To talk about how to do a unpaired or independent t-test. For the purposes of this, we've made an example spreadsheet, an example set of data, which you can find on the R Biostatistics website by going to Biostatistics, Comparative, Mean, and then t-test. If you scroll to the bottom here, you'll see there's an example Excel file. If you open that Excel file, you'll see this document, which is fictional data of a randomized controlled trial where there are two groups, the controlled group and the intervention group. The two groups were looking at tumor reduction based on the current best medication and a new medication which was tried. And the size in millimeters of tumor reduction is here in the second column. Again, this is not real data, it's just fictional data to try and explain how to use this. If you go to the R Biostatistics website, you'll see that there is a button Analyze here. If you click that, it will open up the R Biostatistics software. The type of file that we have provided is an XLSX file, so you have to select this here. And then if you go to Browse and select the document and upload it. It's important to note at this point as well, when you're updating your spreadsheet with your own data, try and avoid using any spaces and find and replace the spaces by an underscore. This will just allow the software to read this information without any errors. Once this is all loaded up into R Biostatistics, you need to select your variables. In this instance, there are only two, but if you have a spreadsheet with a number of different columns, it's quite useful to guide R Biostatistics as to which are the columns that you're interested in. So here we select these two, and you need to tell it which is the continuous and which is the categorical variable. In this instance, the treatment arm is the categorical variable and the continuous variable is tumor reduction. Once you've selected all of this, R Biostatistics has already run the software for you, and you can go to tables here to find the information you're interested in. So first of all, if you look here, you can see there is some descriptive information about your data. So the number of participants in each group. So how many in the control group and how many in the intervention group. And then we can also see further useful information. So the median in each group. So the control and the intervention group, the mean, the standard deviation, the skew, the lower quartile and upper quartile as well. If you then want to look at the p-value, you can see here p-values, and what you're looking for is these p-normal. And then you can also get an error bar or a box plot. And if you want to resize these, all you have to do is just change the size of your window, and then you can just save this. And so this is quite useful if you want to make a figure very quickly out of any of the images. If you stretch it out, it might look too large. And so a quick way of making that look better is just by making the window smaller. You can also go to resize box plot, and you can also see further summary information in the other sections, which are beyond the scope of this video. Finally, if you want to download this information, you can choose to do so in either PDF, HTML, or Word document, which will just give you a document containing all of the information in the different columns. I hope this video has been helpful.